and welcome back to another YouTube video. I am Hype the Commentator, and thank you all for joining me today. Today is another edition of the Indie Showcase, and we are taking a look at two heavy hitters, two legitimate badasses with MMA backgrounds. I'm talking the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs, and the original bro, Matt Riddle, taking place at VCW Pro-Wrestling. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. You can feel the energy here at VCW Pro-Wrestling. This is a big match feel. The bell has rung. This bout is underway. And Matt Riddle extending the hand, gonna shake hands and show each other a sign of respect. That's what it comes to when you have an MMA background. They understand what it's like to fight some of the toughest of the toughest, the baddest of the baddest, and two of the baddest in professional wrestling today, the original bro and the Mushmaster, are going at it here tonight. Matt Riddle, UFC background. Tim Spriggs, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background. 5-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Great switch. These two really showing their technical background and the early ongoings of this bout as Tim breaks free. Almost like a key lock he has locked in, an extended key lock on Matt Riddle, turns it into an arm drag, head scissor. Great counter from the original bro. Oh, what a shot to the midsection of the Mushmaster, who turns it into a jackknife cover, but couldn't get all of it, and barely a 1 count on that. And now back to a vertical base. This is a high level of respect between these two. These two went through the hard training, the conditioning in their respective MMA backgrounds, and then made their transition to professional wrestling and have found their footing. Matt Riddle, gets turned around. Sleeper hold locked in by Tim Spriggs. What a counter by the Mushmaster, but Matt Riddle freeing the legs, turning it around. Oh, look at this. Jujikatami. But gets turned around again. And now a heel hook. Look at that. Tit for tat. These two are extremely talented. They have very similar styles. So you could see how quickly they were breaking out of each other's submissions because they know how to counter them. They've been trained in that aspect of this sport. Great arm drag takeover by the Mushmaster. Gonna work on the arm now of Matt Riddle. This is a great strategy from Tim Spriggs. And really working the arm, but Matt Riddle's not letting go of the grip. Trying to pull back. He wants to work on that arm. Matt Riddle trying, look at this. Look at the way Matt Riddle's shifting his weight. This is brilliant. Tim Spriggs on his back, almost a cover. Oh, look at this. Now Spriggs, but Matt Riddle rolls over. Realized where the attention was turning. But now Spriggs has the arm locked in. But Matt Riddle, great ring awareness, realized where he was and where it was going to take him to get to that bottom rope. And the Mushmaster got the better of Matt Riddle in that moment. But Matt Riddle, very stoic, playing it very calm because you don't want to give your guard up. There's an emotional aspect to this. You don't want to let your opponent know you've been beat, that you got blocked a little bit there. And now Matt Riddle mocking the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs. And Tim Spriggs is like, okay, that's how we're going to play this. There's a mutual respect between these two for their MMA backgrounds. But nothing is off limits when it comes to stepping inside the squared circle in terms of mind games. Great headlock takeover by the original bro, being countered by Spriggs with a head scissor. And Matt Riddle trying to break free, but Tim has that locked in deep. He might, look at this, now putting more pressure. Oh, look at this, the mockery. That's why you don't mock Tim Spriggs, because he'll return the favor. And he just did some push-ups, but now Matt Riddle turning back to his feet. Breaks free. Went for a kick. Tim Spriggs blocked. Went to sweep the legs. Matt Riddle jumped. And forearm by Riddle. Forearm by Spriggs going tit for tat. Center of the ring. Who wants this more? Who's going to leave with the victory? What a thunderous chop from the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs. Oh, but Matt Riddle delivers a receipt. And another one from Spriggs. These two are truly bringing the fight to each other here at VCW. Oh, what a chop to the chest. And still exchanging heavy artillery chops to each other's chests. But Matt Riddle with a kick to switch things up a bit to catch Spriggs off his guard. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Change the pace. Oh, catch the leg. Dragon screw now. Tim Spriggs becomes really dangerous here. He's got the heel locked in. This could be devastating for Matt Riddle. A heel hook. This could break the leg of Riddle. Riddle trying to reach the bottom rope. Tim Spriggs pulls him back in. Has a really tight vice-like grip on that heel hook, but Matt Riddle able to break free with the kicking back at Tim Spriggs. Oh, look at this. What a counter. Sends Spriggs to the outside onto the floor. And Matt Riddle on the apron. Tim Spriggs is not where he wants to be right now. Matt Riddle has Spriggs exactly where he wants him. Uh-oh. It's not going to be pretty, but gets caught. Oh, landed on his shoulder. That's not going to be pretty. That was not pretty at all. It's not going to feel good later whatsoever, but this. Oh my, you can't win on here, but you can put your opponent in so much pain and take advantage of that count, that full 5-second count. Tim Spriggs working on that ankle lock. And Tim Spriggs gonna go back into the ring where Matt Riddle is. That's what you got to do. You got to wear out your opponent, especially when you have an opponent like Matt Riddle, who's been all over the world. He's been to the top of the mountain before in this sport. Tim Spriggs trying to make a name for himself in professional wrestling. And he's doing one hell of a job at it. And it could very well be using Matt Riddle as a stepping stone to get to the next level. These two are putting on a clinic tonight. And Mushmaster sends Riddle into the opposite corner. Another high knee. Tim Spriggs taking the fight to Riddle. Oh, what a knee to the midsection of Matt Riddle. Gonna knock the wind out of Riddle. You don't want to make the Mushmaster angry, but you also don't want to make Matt Riddle angry. Matt Riddle is as chill as can be, but once it's go time, it is go time. It gets caught. Spinning Uranagi. That's going to do it. Hooks the leg. This could be over, but kick out of 2 by Matt Riddle, who is still in this. Tim Spriggs saying, okay. You can see him shaking his head up and down. Okay. Wasn't enough? I got something for you. And that's what he's got. Oh, my. The knee pads come down. But Matt Riddle comes back with some fight. Tim Spriggs may have wasted too much time. But knocks. Oh, now the knees, the exposed knees to the midsection. This is why the Mushmaster is so dangerous. Uses every part of his body to break down his opponent. And now Spriggs up at the top. Bulldog off the top. Picking up some much needed momentum. Tim Spriggs heading to the ropes. Springboard. Look at that forearm. They're going to hook the leg again. Not wasting any time capitalizing. But Matt Riddle gets the shoulder up at 2. That one's not going to do it just yet. It's going to take a bit more to keep the original bro down for the 3. And I think Tim Spriggs is starting to realize just exactly what Matt Riddle is made of here tonight. Oh, knees being driven. The exposed knee of Tim Spriggs driven into the midsection of Matt Riddle. And Spriggs, oh, Switch. Oh, bridging German suplex for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Spriggs able to kick out at 2.5. That was a much needed counter from Matt Riddle to turn it into a bridging German suplex. And now the original Bro looking to take some flight with a floating Bro, but gets countered. Spriggs caught Matt Riddle. Gonna put Matt Riddle to sleep. The arm is trapped. Look at that submission. And now turns it into a waist, has the waist locked with the legs. Trying to put Riddle to sleep. Riddle breaks free. Oh, look at this. Look at the counter. Oh! A Bro Derek, but no, gets countered by Spriggs. Tombstone pile driver. 1. That's going to do it, but Matt Riddle bridges up. Gets his shoulders off the mat just barely. Tim Spriggs' eyes tell a better story than I ever could. He thought that one was it, but it wasn't enough to keep the original Bro down for the 3. And now Spriggs saying it's all over. The final moments of this match could be near for Matt Riddle as Tim Spriggs looks to close this one out with a victory. Matt Riddle counter, brain buster. And anyway, a fisherman brain buster, a fisherman buster, if you will. And Matt Riddle needs to capitalize on this. Both men are down and out. Who's going to get back up to their feet first? That fisherman buster taking out Tim Spriggs. An eye for an eye. Tim Spriggs dropped Matt Riddle on his head with that tombstone pile driver. Matt Riddle repaying the favor with the fisherman buster. Now Matt Riddle is measuring up the Mushmaster Tim Spriggs. And now with these chops and slaps, here comes a great combo from Matt Riddle. Kicks Spriggs back. Boom, what a kick. Right on the money of Spriggs. Spriggs is on wobbly legs in the corner. What a forearm. And Matt Riddle really picking up the momentum here. Really picking up the pace. Oh, an exploder suplex from the original Bro. Matt Riddle could very well win this match. Just a matter of, oh, what a punt. Penalty kick. Oh, look at this. Jujigatami. The armbar. But no. Matt Riddle has his hand locked, and now he breaks the grip. It looks like he's turning into a triangle now. Look at that. Just able to so smooth how Tim Spriggs able to turn that in to a triangle. Oh, but instead gets slammed to the mat by Matt Riddle to break it. And now turns Spriggs around. What a knee right on the jaw of the Mushmaster. That's going to do it. Hooks both legs. But Tim Spriggs able to kick out just before the 3. What a match these two are putting on. These two are giving it everything they've got. But now, Matt Riddle looking for another floating Bro, and this one connects. This could do it, and hooks the leg deep, cover. But again, the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs, somehow, some way, able to kick out just before the 3. Talk about giving these fans a run for their money. These two are putting on a classic here at VCW Pro-Wrestling. Who is going to leave with the victory? And now the original Bro is coiled up, calling his shot. An RKO, but gets countered. Got countered by Spriggs. Riddle with nowhere to go. Sleeper, center of the ring. Oh, but turns it into a cover. Oh, reversed it into a cover. And Spriggs able to kick out just before the 3. Great counter again from Matt Riddle. Oh, went for an RKO. Got blocked by Spriggs. Turned into an ankle lock. Immediately countering. You can see how well these two know what the other's going to go for. They have such similar technical wrestling technical backgrounds. Oh, kick to the midsection of Spriggs. Ducks under. Slide springboard, but an RKO out of nowhere. Good night, Mushmaster. That one's gonna do it, but Matt Riddle's not done to put the final blow. Hey, bro, Derek hooks the leg. That will do it. What a match between Matt Riddle and Tim Spriggs. These two heavy-hitting powerhouses gave these fans here at VCW a run for their money. Matt Riddle, in the end, was one step ahead of Tim Spriggs. These two put on one heck of a fight, a classic. Tim Spriggs trying to pull himself back up to his feet. Tim Spriggs gave Matt Riddle everything he had. It was a great fight that Tim Spriggs put on for Matt Riddle. Now Matt Riddle extending the arm. Gonna show a great sign of respect for each other. Absolute nothing but respect for these two warriors. But in the end, Matt Riddle with an RKO out of nowhere to pick up the victory. But Tim Spriggs with a valiant effort. All right, everybody. And that was Tim Spriggs and the original bro, Matt Riddle, at VCW Pro-Wrestling. What another edition of the Indie Showcase. In the end, Matt Riddle with an RKO out of nowhere when Tim Spriggs was going for his springboard, try to dig deep into the playbook, and it cost the Mushmaster. That RKO out of nowhere would then be followed up by a bro Derek by Riddle to pick up the victory. And in the end, Matt Riddle victorious, but nevertheless, a valiant effort from a future star in the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs. Sign him up, because Tim Spriggs has got everything you want as a professional wrestler. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning into today's video. Don't forget, follow me on all my socials. On Instagram at Hype the Commentator, Twitch at Hype the Commentator, TikTok at Hype the Commentator, right here on YouTube at Hype the Commentator, and Hype Commentator on X. Thank you all for all the love and support, and I will see you all in the next one.